Okay, let's see how this goes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining. My name is Lynette, and I wonder if I could use this. How do I, during a live? I want to go live. Hello, everybody. Hello. So here is an abacus. An abacus is a counting tool. This counting tool tells me what we're doing. So thank you joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you everybody for joining. So we're gonna count on the abacus. Ooh. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we're looking, anytime the beads are touching this horizontal bar, it is considered counted. So what are we doing? We are understanding how to read the abacus. Thank you everybody for joining. Cancel. Save. Is that gonna work? Hello. Hello. So we have 5. That's what 5 looks like. 5 is the top bead. The top bead is a value of 5. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how to, there we go. Let's try this again. Okay, I don't know how to do that. All right, so hello everybody. Hello. Welcome everybody. What we're doing is we're learning how to read the abacus. This abacus is a math tool. That's all it is. It's a math tool. So we have 9. How do I get 9? Because 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. When the beads are touching this horizontal bar, that's what's being considered counted. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Just setting up shop. Setting up shop. I'm so discombobulated. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Hello. My name is Lynette, and we are learning how to read the abacus. So this is a value of 9. How do I get 9? Because the top bead is a value of 5 and the bottom bead is a value of 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. There's 4 ones. Because there's 4 ones, this is 9. We know 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. And then this is 10. 10 is a 1 and a 0. So 10 is a 1 and 0, just like how we have our place values. Every column is a place value. Oh, that's upside down. So every column is a place value. We have our ones, our tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. And then you might be wondering, well, why am I here? Well, I'm here because I have this dot right here. This dot tells me that this is the ones place. That's what this is. This is just a label, not a decimal. This is just a label to tell me this is the ones. And this is a label to tell me that this is the thousands, just like a comma. So when we're looking, right, we have our commas over here. So this would be the thousands. I have 1, 10, 100, thousands. Okay, so let's do that again. 1, for those of you, for those that think for those of you that say that I'm talking too fast, we have 1, 10. Notice that this is the 10. This is 1 and a 0. And then this would be 100. 1, 0, 0. And then we have 1,000. Hello, Nico. Hello, Nico. How's it going? How's it going? And so we have 5. The top bead was always 5. And then we have 50. 50, and this is 55. And then we have 500. 500 would be this. Why? Because it's 500. We have our hundreds. We have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. So we have 5 here, and it'll be 0 and then 0. I don't know how to do this. There's no highlights on the gift panel. So, unleash. How do I unleash this? Hello. Hello. So what we're doing is are you not loved in your life? Oh, I'm sorry. You have no love in your life. That's why you're being so mean. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Please keep your mind open for something different.
Now, open your mind to me, please. Open your mind.
We are going to talk about how to read these numbers. So let's start practicing how to do this. That's what I realized. I think that's what it is. Trolls that come by and they troll and troll and troll, it's because they're not loved. And they have no love in their life. Oh, and they're hurt. They're hurting. So this is our number, right? We have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. Now, what are we looking at? We're looking at whenever the beads are touching the horizontal bar, it is considered counted. So we have 5 on the top, right? This is 5, and then this is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. So there's 4 ones over here. 4 ones and the 5. So this becomes 9. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, and this is 5. And then this is 4. 1, 1, 1, 1. Again, we look at 4. So we have 954. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take our next number. So this is what 954 looks like. And this is, thank you so much for joining. Hello, everybody. Hello. What we're doing is we're learning how to read the abacus. So afterwards, we're going to understand how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Because that's what you can do on the abacus. Oh, yeah. The trolls. I'm sorry, trolls. So we have our hundreds. This is the hundreds. This is 500. This is 6. 500. 6, right? 5 plus 1 is equal to 6, and then this is 7. 5 plus 7 is equal to, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So we have 560, and then 7. So that's what that is, 567, and we have our next number. So, hello everybody, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Please keep your mind open for something different. And so when we're looking, we are looking at our numbers. What we need to do is we need to understand how to read the abacus. Once we learn how to read the abacus, we can do adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing on the abacus. But the first thing we're going to do is understand what this is. So if I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones, we have our hundreds, my tens, and my ones. What number do we think this is? We have our 1, we have 7, and we have 4. So this is 174. We have the top beat as a value of 5, and then the bottom beat is a value of 2. So we have 7 over here, and then we have 4. 174. 174. And that's it. So we have 174, and it takes us to our next number. Thank you so much for liking the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What we're doing is we're learning how to read the abacus. I don't know how to do this. I want to go. But I don't know how to. Okay. In the gift gallery. Oh, maybe I just gotta. Hello. Thank you so much for liking the live. We are learning how to read the abacus. Oh, I don't know. Can't do it. Okay. So we're back to here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Please keep your mind open for something different.
Now open your mind to me, please. Open your mind.
Thank you for the follow and thank you for the like. So we're going to look at this number. This is 2. So we have 1, 1. There's 2 ones over here. And then this would be 9. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So we have 290 and 0. 209 and 0. Hello. Hello, LD. Thank you so much. Hello. How are you doing, LD? Some of the trolls are out. And I was just saying that, it's sad that the trolls are not loved. All right. So how are we doing? We are going to continue on. So we have 290. And it takes us to this number. Thank you, Ella, for the follow. Okay, there we go. Oh, much better, much better. So we have our next number. We have our top beat is a value of 5. The bottom beat is a value of 1. So together this makes 6. So we have 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. We have 4 here, and then we have 9. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So we have 649. Thank you so much for the share, Ella. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Hopefully we can introduce Abacus to the Matrix. That is the hope.
Welcome to the real world.
So we have 649, and it takes us to this number over here. So we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. Notice that this and this looks very similar, but the only difference is the top beat. When the top beat is touching the horizontal bar, that's what's being counted. So this is actually 5. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. This is only 3 because the top beat is not touching. So this is only 3. So this is 389. We have 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. And then we have 389. That's what that would look like. And then it would take us to this number over here. And we have this one. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. So we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. What number do we think that is? We have our hundreds. Well, when we're looking at the hundreds, we have every column as a place value. We have our ones, tens, hundreds. And then when we're looking, this is the top value. The top value is equal to 5. The top beat will always be a value of 5. So we have 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. But the difference is the amount of ones that are added. So this is only 2, this is only 3, and then this is only 0. Thank you, that kid Chase. Thank you so much. 785. Well done. Well done. Right? And so what we're doing is we're learning how to read the abacus, and that was right. You have 785. And then we have our next number. This is going to be easy because they all look the same number. So there's 5s over here. This would be a row of 6s, and then this would be a row of 7s. So this would be 777. That's what that would be. And then we have our, oh, thank you so much, Chase. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do appreciate your comments. Yes. Well done. Well done. So what's our next number? We have our hundreds, we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. And then you know what? I'll wait. What number do you think this is? So we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. What number? Yes, right? Easy, right? Thank you. Yeah. Yes. 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 Thank you, Chase. Thank you. Yes. Yes. 443. Well done. And we have 443, and then we have this number. Thank you so much. Hello, Precious Web. Hello, No Name. Hello, Dot. How are we doing today? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I just had to wait long enough for the trolls to leave. I feel cold. Yeah, right? Where is it? Where is it?
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Now you know. And knowing is half the battle, right, LD? Yes, we have 700. So I'm going to clear my abacus. We have 724. Yes, well done. Yeah. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. 724. 724. That's what it is. 7. We have the top beats a value of 5 and the bottom beats a value of 1. Together, this makes 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. We have 2 over here, but there's no 5. So this is 2 and then this is 4. Again, the top beat is not touching the horizontal bar, so this is not counted. This is what 4 is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love that. Just seeing it, I know exactly what I'm seeing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I can see everything.
I've got more sound bites for LD. So we have our next number. We have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. What are we doing? No counting, just straight vision. Yeah, right. And that's what we're calling like subitizing. Ooh, almost, Chase. I think you're missing one more 4, but I think you got it. Yeah, you got it. Yes, thank you, Yats. Thank you, Ella, for the share. Thank you, Precious Web. Yes. So when we're looking, it's 444. Well done, Dot. Thank you so much. So we have 444, and we have our final answer. So the funny thing is that what you're doing right now, LD, is what we call subitizing, because you know what the number is, and it's easy to see. You don't need to count it. You don't need to be like, okay, this is 5, and then this is 4. You can actually just see it. So that's what you call subitizing, because it's easy to see. Thank you, Precious Web. It is 945. Well done. Well done, Yats. Well done. Almost. We got to remember there's the top beat value of 5, and then this would be here. It would be 9, and then this is 4. We have to make sure that the top beat is not touching in the middle, so this is how you get 400. So this is 945. Well done, everybody. Well done. Thank you so much, everybody, for commenting. So this is my maze. What I did was I created a book all about how to read the abacus. This is a 3-digit maze. We're only talking about the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, and I put it in a maze form. So when we're looking in the beginning of the book, I explained to you what the abacus is and how to read it. We talk about the single digits. We talk about double digits. And then we talk about the triple digits. So let's do a review on the double digits. It's just two columns, right? These 2 columns. We have our 20 and we have our 8. So this is 28. So notice that when we're looking at the tens and the ones. Yes, thanks to that book too. Yeah, and the 4-digit one. Oh, yay. Yeah. So this one is the maze, and this is what the maze looks like when it's all done. But and then I give you this thing called a mask maze. That's what I've been using to cover up the answers, because it's easy to see what the numbers are. So that's why I give you the mask maze. And the mask maze, you have the option to download it or just use the paper that's here. If you download it, it's free. No, it's free of charge. It's just you got to provide your email address, and I'll send this to you. And then you can print this on any piece of paper, or you can just use or make your own. It's up to you. I used a file folder to do this one. So then as we go through, it's easy to like cover up the answers. And then I give you a reverse maze. So the reverse maze means that I give you the number, I give you the path, and then Don't cheat yourself. Oh yeah, you like it? That's fantastic. How did you like the reverse maze, where I give you the number and I give you the maze, and it is your job to tell me what the numbers are? So we have our number. This is 780, so you have to color in 780 over here. And then takes me to this one over here. And then my next number would be 694. So 694, yes, and fill it in too. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, I thought that was pretty ingenious. You know, I heard that they do a reverse coloring book. So they give it all colored, and all you got to do is trace the lines, which is really interesting. So that I was kind of like, you know what, I could do that for the abacus. And if you're ever interested, I do have the answers in the back of the book. So because we're doing 3-digit, if 3-digit is too much, I do have a 2-digit book. I do have a 2-digit book, which is exactly what it is. It's talking about the 10s and the 1s. And then the mazes really help. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I actually didn't think mazes would have been a hit, but it's been so far, it's pretty good. So this one is a 2-digit maze. And again, I give you the mask maze and I explain how to read the abacus, right? And then we start going over here. So if we look at this number, it's only a 2-digit number. What number do you think what this is? So again, when we're looking, we're only looking at 2 digits. We have our 10s and our 1s. We have our 10s and our 1s. What number do you think that is? Thank you everybody for joining. I have pinned this one to the bottom. For those of you that are interested in buying the book, I do have books available in my TikTok shop. Guys, oh, thank you, Lanka. Yes. Guys, these books are really helpful. Oh, thank you, LD. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is at 28? It is 28. You're right, Erica. You're right. Thank you, Lanka. It is not 4. 4 would look like this. So when we're looking, this is actually 24 because 1, 1, 1, 1. But because I had the top bead here, what separates the top bead from the bottom beads is this horizontal bar. This horizontal bar signifies that the top bead is a value of 5. So this is why 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where we have 28. No, good. It was a good guess. It was a very good guess. So we just have to make sure that the top bead is a value of 5. That's all. So if I have this one, 70, 20, 28, and then I add this one, this would be 78 because I added the top bead. That's it. And so when we're looking, this is actually 28. Thank you. Thank you. So for those of you who are interested, this is a 2-digit abacus maze. However, if you want a little bit of a challenge, I do have a 4-digit abacus maze. And it's exactly what it is. Again, I explained to you how to read the abacus, right? And then after that, we talk about the 2-digit numbers, we talk about the 3-digit numbers, and then I tell you how to do the 4-digit numbers. Here's the mask maze. And then this is what a completed maze would look like. But then this is what an incomplete maze look like. And so we have, so if I was to look at this number, right? What are we doing? What? Hold please. There we go. All right. So if we're looking at this number, what number do you think this is? Why don't schools use it? Because nobody knows it. Nobody knows about the abacus. That's my goal. My goal is to try to introduce it to the school system. And I believe it's the greatest thing. Thank you, Chase. Yes, well done. It is 3,412. Well done, well done. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Hello. Thank you, LD. Thank you, Lanka. I see, Lanka. You got it. But yeah, it's one of those things I want to do is I want to introduce abacus to the matrix.
Welcome to the real world.
And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you guys, and then for those of you that are interested, teach your children, and then it just kind of goes on further. So hopefully it will go into the schools, but I gotta start from somewhere, and I'm starting here on TikTok for you guys. So thank you everybody for joining. So yes, we got our thousands. So now let's take a look. If you notice, I have my ones over here and my thousands over here. So when we're looking, we have our ones, tens, hundreds, and then thousands. That's what that is. So this is about readability. I know that this is the ones. This will always be my thousands, no matter what. Because if I had a bigger abacus, like this one, because size matters. This is a 13 column abacus. This is a 7 column abacus. And guess what? We have, haha, Heather. So we have our ones over here, but notice there's multiple dots. These multiple dots helps label. That's all it does. If I choose this one to be my ones, then I have my thousands, and then I can easily see that this is my millions, right? Because this would be where the comma is. But then if I choose this one to be my ones place, I go thousands, millions, and then billions. If I choose this one to be my ones, I could do ones, thousands, millions, billions, and then trillions. So if I choose this one to be my ones and I did this, I know this is going to be 4 trillion. Easy, right? I don't need to count the amount of columns because I just need to know where my dot is, and I just need to count all these dots. And if I know the dots, then it's easy to understand. Yeah, makes sense? How are we doing? Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for joining. So what we're doing is we're understanding how to read the abacus. Okay, so hello John. I've been considering that abacus, but I'm likely like the small portable one. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't get this one until you start doing division. I might need to buy another abacus. I'm musical. So, oh, asked to try it out. I have not seen it since. John. Hello, Polly. Hello, Polly. Welcome back. I got it. It's awesome. Welcome back, Polly. I like it how it rattles when I walk. You guys are hilarious. Oh, transparent mama, I'm not a genius. I'm just here to teach abacus. That's all. I just enjoy teaching abacus. I've been teaching abacus for 20 years. And I really enjoy it. I still enjoy it no matter, because I like when my students, you guys are my students, I love it when you guys make realizations and you guys make your brains like spark. It's fantastic. I like the smaller one. I find it easier to read. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Polly Princess, for the roses. It's like abstract. It's not abstract, actually. Are you a math prodigy? No, I'm not. I am not a math prodigy. I struggled with math like everybody else because we had to memorize everything. But Abacus doesn't let you. Abacus you don't need to memorize because you are displayed the answers. So here we have 3,000. That'll be 3,456. Hey, you know what? If I am a math prodigy, you can be too. Clement, if I'm a math prodigy, you can be too. That's what made me get into it. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it's really quite interesting. And when you can see it, it's fantastic. So we're going to do our next one, right? If we do 73,456.25 visual math. I know, right? Visual math. Somebody said that there was too much beads. And I'm like, what? Okay. If it's too much beads, then what we could do is we can have a restriction. We can make it so it's only this much. If it's too difficult to watch, we could do that. And we just work with this. The spark in the eyes and the answers right before you. I know, right? Hello, baby. Hello, baby Rose. How are you today? We could do that. I mean, if the colors are too, if the columns are too much, you could do that. Or, you know what I do have is a little bit something more portable, is a thing that is called I call it a column isolator. Because when we're looking at it, we usually just look at two columns. You either look at the ones or you look at the tens. You look at the ones or you look at the tens. That's it. And you know, funny, Abacus makes it so easy to visualize, to understand like the very fundamentals and the very basics. It is. Oh, but it's 2 p.m. So the colors are just for fun. You're right. Yes, absolutely. The colors are just for fun. I love the sleeve. Do you sell that? This one, just make it. I give away this one. You should have it if you purchased. Oh, okay. If you purchase a book, if you purchase the adult book, you should be getting the column isolator as a gift, and you can print it on anything. This one is just a cardboard that I got, and I just wrapped it around it. So I don't think you want my trash. Yeah, like the pocket abacus. Yeah, I don't think you want my trash. My husband hates it when I keep trash because I always reuse like packaging. Do you make it? Yeah, you can make it out of black construction paper. I would do it. I would probably make it out of black construction paper or even cardstock. Yeah, I'll look into my recycling. Yeah, totally recycle it. This one, I think this one came from like a chocolate what do you call it? Like a chocolate container. I reuse a lot of my packaging with all my stuff. The only, so like this is part of the packaging. Yeah. Like my cards that I use, it's all like, yeah. They're not like index cards. They're just packaging material. And then I just put like more paper on it so you can't see through it. Yeah. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then try to find a and then yeah. All right. So. Oh yeah, not a problem. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to do it with this. So you can use okay, got that. I love this sleeve. Okay, this will be my last one, and I'm gonna go for dinner. I apologize. I didn't realize it was so quick. But yeah, let me show you. Transparent Mama. Thank you so much. So we're gonna count. I'm gonna use this ones as my ones place, right? So it would be, if I choose to make it like this, right? 0.000001. So that would be 1. Because I choose this one to be my ones place, I'm gonna use my sleeve so we don't get confused. And so we can count, right? We can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I should make it higher. There we go. So that's 4, right? That's 4. This is 5. The top beat is always going to be a value of 5. And then we have 6. We have 5 plus 1 is 6. And then we have 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. And then 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. And then 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. And then 10 is not this. This would be 55. What we need to do is 10. 10 is a 1 and a 0. So then we can count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Does that make sense, Transparent Mama? Hello, Heather. Yeah? Oh, thank you, Polly Princess, so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the roses. But I am going to head out. I'm going to head out, go have some dinner, and then I'll come back. I didn't think I was so late. Never knew? Oh, yeah, because nobody's taught this. Nobody teaches it the way I teach it. Hello, Chris. Oh, hi. Welcome. Thank you so much for dropping by. Enjoy dinner. Oh, thank you, LD. Yeah, not a problem, Transparent Mama. If you want to come back in a couple of hours, I'll be back in a couple of hours. I was just trying to get in a little bit and just be like, see who's there, see how many trolls I can find, and just kind of hug them because they're not loved. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about math, like elementary school math, like adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. We can talk about it. Let's discuss about it. So, thank you, Polly. Thank you, Polly Princess. Yes, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'll see you okay. Good luck on your surgery, and I hope you are well. Oh, have a good night, baby. Thank you, John. I'll catch you later. Okay, John. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. Thank you again, everybody, so much for joining, and I will see you all in a couple of hours. Good luck, Chris. I hope you recover well. I'll do fine. Okay, good. But still, surgery is surgery. Surgery is surgery. It's still major surgery. It's still scary. Thanks, Chris. All right. Good luck. Okay, see you later, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye, everybody.
We We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I am exhausted. I think I need a break. A little break? Okay.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hello, Izzy. I'm actually going to head out for a little bit, and I'll come back in a couple of hours, okay? So I'll see you in my next live in a couple of hours. Bye.